Hi, my name is Master Gunnery Sergeant Kevin Benier.
My name is Staff Sergeant Connor Mikula.
My name is Gunnery Sergeant Brandon Eubank.
My name is Staff Sergeant Michael Hopkins.
My name is Master Gunnery Sergeant Elizabeth Plunk, and I'll be playing the third movement of Gottlieb's Concerto for Flute.
Our piece that we're playing together is Escapades by John Williams for saxophone and vibraphone.
I'm playing Bride of the Waves by Herbert L. Clark.
I'll be singing a set of Irish songs, a tribute to Frank Sinatra we've entitled "Oh Blue Eyes," and finally, one of the greatest arias in the baritone repertoire from Mozart and the Marriage of Figaro. I will sing Non più andrai.
Ibert finished this piece in 1934 and dedicated it to the legendary French flutist Marcel Moïse. It has extensive running triplet sections in the beginning and the end of the movement. In the middle section, it has more chromatic variations running up and down the flute. It is still one of the most technically challenging and popular pieces that flutists perform.
The movie itself, if you haven't seen it, Catch Me If You Can, is about the infamous con man Frank Abagnale running away from FBI agent Carl Hannity, and they're chasing after each other. The FBI agent maybe just like one step behind Frank, and then they finally come together at the end, and you sort of hear that in the music. We're both playing these really fast things that kind of chase after each other. One's maybe one beat behind, one is another one beat ahead, and so in the end it's, does Frank get caught or not? I don't know.
You'll have to listen to find out.
Or watch the movie.
Bride of the Waves is an excellent embodiment of a traditional cornet solo. It's not a theme in variations. Instead, Clark wrote this as a polka using the same theme 3 separate times.
First, the set of Irish songs I'll be singing was inspired by my grandmother. You see, my grandmother was from Dublin, Ireland. And when I was young, she used to sing around the kitchen while she swept, while she cooked, while she did everything. And it was such an inspiration for me to become a singer. So whenever I sing these Irish songs, I think of my grandmother and they're for her.
Gottlieb said he would not want to write music that he wouldn't want to listen to himself, and the spirit really comes through in this movement of his flute concerto.
It has really recognizable themes, and I think you'll probably catch them once it starts, but we're going to play just the first and the third movements of this. The first is called Closing In, and it's very tense, and then the third movement is called Joyride, which is absolutely a joyride to play and hopefully to listen to as well.
And maybe a little bit more frantic.
Yeah.
It has a main theme that comes back 3 separate times. Outside of that, it's a very operatic piece. It was clearly influenced by Clark's time in the Metropolitan Opera Orchestra.
A tribute to Frank Sinatra, "Oh Blue Eyes," is really a reflection of my love of the music from that era, the era of the Rat Pack with Frank Sinatra himself, Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr., and there was something so special and so captivating about that sound. And Non più andrai from Le Nozze di Figaro, or from The Marriage of Figaro, is one of Mozart's most famous operas, especially for the baritone voice. And his opera, The Marriage of Figaro, is absolutely considered one of the finest operas ever composed. And when you come on tour and you see us and you hear this music, I think you'll see why.